we're just going to jump right into it, guys. You know the deal. It's a rapid fire round. We have a bunch of questions that we want your answers to very quickly, because that's just how we roll here in the final segment. So first up, we're going to go around the room, starting with Marissa. What is a hot take about the music industry that you stand by? And they call that a twist in the biz.
For the lack of time, I don't think it's a hot take, but I think musicians deserve health care and to be paid equally and to not be taken advantage of.
Beautiful. Christoph?
Dance music peaked at like 2010s, like Calvin Harris era and like dubstep.
Okay, I could second that. Joey?
Andy. I don't know what to do after that.
It's true though.
You don't want to say anything? You good?
Yeah, no, I have no takes at all about the music industry.
Okay. If you can't write a full album, don't write music.
Okay.
I mean it. If you can't write a full album that's like at least 8 to 10 songs and you can't release it as an album, don't write it. Goodbye.
So us for the past 4 years.
That's why we haven't released an album.
Wow. I'm the antithesis of that. I think every single human being should make music. Everyone. I don't care how good it is. You should make it. It's in your head. Everyone has a hit in their head, I think. And everyone should make it.
Like the Karens, what is that band called?
Oh, My Pal Foot.
Yeah. Everybody look up My Pal Foot and then tell me that everybody can
Great
make
song.
music.
The
Yeah.
Shags.
I have
Shags.
never heard of that.
First, look up Tidy Blue Ghost. Then look
yes,
up My
there you
Pal
go.
Foot.
There you go.
That's a good order of operations.
Yeah.
No.
Kyle, while we're on you, what is a song that you either feel is over or underrated?
Scenes from Italian Restaurant. I think it's overrated.
Overrated. Damn. Okay. Fair enough. I'm not the guest, though, so we'll move on.
Am
And-
I up?
Your turn.
Can we come back to me? Does everyone else have someone they can go?
I don't know.
Overrated or underrated?
Or underrated. This is a cool moment where you can maybe shout out even a local band that you like.
I have one.
Go.
I think Friday I'm in Love by The Cure is underrated. I don't think it's annoying. I think it's a fantastic song because when they were recording it, first of all, it just makes me instantly happy. But when they were recording it, something with how they recorded on tape, it's like in between, not keys. Some music.
They like sped up the tape a little bit.
Yeah, it's why
after they
it
recorded
sounds like a little. If you try and play with it in the background, it gets like you sound slightly out of tune because of the way it was recorded on tape.
Sped it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, what's that they call on synths, Kyle? I know you're a synth guy. The, basically, it's like the detuning.
Volume. Oh, sorry. Detune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got like a natural detune built into it. And I totally agree with that. You know, one of my biggest issues, and I'm just going to throw it to this because it seems to be where I think what you're saying resonates from, Marissa, corporate radio. It's like Genesis is this incredible band. You have Emerson, Lake, and Palmer, but yet we only listen to Rush or AC/DC. And don't get me wrong, I love those bands, but that era's mainstream radio is so set on like the 5 big hits from each band, and they have to be high energy and high pumping, and even like Scenes from an Italian Restaurant isn't played. They just play Piano Man, or maybe even like Moving Out, right? Because that's like one of Billy Joel's like rocking songs.
Great song.
So I think that's like the issue with why that song feels underrated, even though it is a timeless classic. It's like, you know, while it's maybe getting 5 plays a day, AC/DC, which is my favorite band, Back in Black's getting maybe, 500 to the Cure's 5. So.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned Emerson, Clark, and Palmer.
Lake.
Oh man, my whole bit doesn't make sense then. But yeah, no, that's not real. Kyle made a playlist for me a couple of years ago at my request called Sad Cowboy. And it's a lot of melancholic country music from like the 60s and 70s, and a song that if you ask Marissa what song I sing around the house more than anything, there is a song by the band Dillard and Clark called Polly.
Frickin' Polly.
And it is the most male, mournful wail of a song I've ever heard in my life. It sounds like this cowboy has been riding in the desert for 6 months, and his like last drop of water is in his canteen, and his like last refried bean is just like disintegrated in the sun, and he's like lamenting about like a long lost lover or something. I'm sure the song has nothing to do with that, but that's what it makes me feel
That's
like.
the vibe.
I shed a tear every time.
The hot take is that There's really good country music.
Yeah, well,
Country
listen
music
to.
exists.
Yes.
It's only
Hot
country
take.
music is only good if it makes you laugh or cry.
Well, there's your hot take. Now let's move on to another round of questioning. Do you have a guilty pleasure or desert island song, whatever vernacular you want to associate with it? And what is it? Marissa, let's start with you.
Friday I'm in Love by The Cure.
Fantastic. Christoph?
It's Cake's cover of I Will Survive.
Ooh, I actually have heard that, and it actually goes pretty hard.
Especially like the explicit version where they throw an F word in there.
Yeah, no, they were just breaking all the rules. Joey?
Promiscuous by Nelly Furtado.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one.
It's one of the sickest beats I've ever heard in my life.
Timbaland.
Very true. Andy?
Toss up between Candy by Mandy Moore and Toxic by Britney Spears.
Oh, man.
Song.
Yeah,
Kyle,
now we're
come strong here,
talking.
Kyle.
This has to be a
Now we're
playlist.
talking.
You gotta make this playlist.
I was gonna say
Can we cover Britney Spears?
Fantasy?
By Mariah,
Carey.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's got that Genius of Love sample in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is great.
That one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Last
Fantastic.
question in the rapid fire round. We'll start with Kyle and we'll go around counterclockwise here. Kyle, what's your dream festival lineup? Pick 3 to 5 bands
Oh man.
or artists.
That we're playing with? Or just general?
However you want to answer it is totally up to you.
BB King.
Whoa.
Nelly Furtado. and Juvenile.
Can't beat that. Andy, you got big shoes to beat.
Yeah, I have
Bring
no
it.
idea how I'm going to fill that. I mean, I'm just going to go straightforward. I'm just going to say Cursive, and then probably Me Without You, and Cymbals, Eat Guitars.
Awesome. Joey?
I would say Jimi Hendrix, Portishead, like circa when that Roseland album came out. And then I would bring Every Time I Die back for one more show, and I would make Jordan and Keith forget that they hate each other.
Okay. They were a great
I would
band.
give them the eternal sunshine of the spotless mind treatment, and they'd play one more awesome show.
Joey's not built for
There you
rapid fire
go. Those
questions.
Buffalo Boys. Christoph, you're up.
Mine has no theme, but like Bright Eyes, but like pre-2008.
Mine had a theme.
Like not them now. And then
God, no.
Streetlight Manifesto, and then how about Nora Jones?
Why not? I mean,
Why not?
That she's obviously
How about
headlining,
it?
right?
There's a common jazz thread
I
between
know.
all of them. in
I know
some
we got to
way.
wrap this up, but the way you said, "How about Nora Jones?" It's like you're
How
guessing a
about her?
letter in Wheel of Fortune. It's like, how about
Can
Nora
I get a
Jones?
Nora Jones?
I love Nora Jones.
She's
But
amazing.
the
No,
way you
she's
threw it out
absolutely.
was
There
so
is
funny.
two Nora Jones in this.
Marissa?
There's so many options, but I promise it makes sense. I would like to see Erykah Badu, The Cure, and Paramore. Like current sound Paramore. Sure.
It makes total sense because it is
promise-
your dream lineup. So
I think that's
awesome.
I think that's the When We Were Young festival.
I think that's happening.
Yeah, it's in Orlando, Florida.
All right,
in
Pat,
Las
we're having a
Vegas.
lot of fun over here, but it is your role as the co-producer to bring us home. What do you got for us?
Hey, having a great time. Thank you, Tiny Blue Ghost. This has been an amazing evening. Fantastic music that you're playing with us. And Marissa, I definitely appreciate the little hearts and most, and that heart is for our audience, as well as our fantastic crew in the studio. Hopefully you could see them there in the back of the cameras. Maybe they can wave. But in the studio right now, Emmanuel Fatekis, Rob Yoli, Dan, Chester, and Eric Greenup.
Yeah.
So
Thank you guys so much.
so
We
much.
could not do the show without you, and we hope you know we really appreciate it.
You guys rock.
100%. And Dan, maybe I'm getting his last name wrong, but Violi, I believe. Was that right, Christian?
Yovella.
Yovella. Okay. I apologize for that. Yeah. I guess I nailed it like a bad cake on a reality TV show on Netflix, but that's on me. But Dan was here earlier helping us set up and definitely helped us out quite a bit.
Now,
Shout out
Tiny
to
Blue Ghost.
Christian's mom for making us food, by the way. That was
Yeah.
absolutely incredible.
Christian's mom.
Oh my god, we had the best burritos and beans. It was great.
Beans.
The beans.
Glad you guys enjoyed. And we want the folks at home who maybe are just here from a past episode to continue to enjoy your music. So where can they follow all things Tiny Blue Ghost?
All right, so it's the classic link in bio situation. We're on all social media. Haven't really used Facebook a lot in recent times, but really like Instagram is where you could find us. We are on TikTok, also haven't touched that in a while, but we're on all the streaming platforms. But, you know, the best way to support small bands is to just, you know, buy from us directly if you like what you hear. We have lots of records for sale. The more recent stuff that we've been playing is on Count Your Lucky Stars. That's what Between the Botanicals came out on. So if you want like vinyl records that are really pretty and designed by myself and also they're pink, buy the record. I'm gonna hypnotize y'all to buy our records, but
Subliminal messaging.
subliminal message, yeah, buy the record. But yeah, we're you can find us anywhere. So yeah, give us a follow to stay up to date because we're resurrecting after a kind of slow build up in the past couple of years because life happens. But we're writing again, and we're really excited to show you guys more of what we've been working on.
We can't wait, and thank you guys for giving us a sneak peek of some new tunes tonight on the program. That's going to be a lot of fun to hear the recorded versions after hearing these more raw live versions here on the band show.
Maybe I'll change more lyrics. Who knows?
Who knows? And these
Or
will
the
be
song
special
title.
moments in time, and that's going to be
switching
really
to
cool to
tuba.
have that.
But, yeah, Kyle's gonna start playing tuba.
In about a month. No more guitar.
No more guitar.
Straight tuba.
Canceled.
Now, before we jump into the last bit of music here, good friends of the program and co-collaborator of ours, Andy of Shortwave Radio Band, just put out a record. And so, Marissa, since you were speaking about supporting music, buying music directly from the artist, it makes me think of going to their Bandcamp and supporting them directly. So if you guys want to check out Frequencies by Shortwave Radio Band, please go and check that out. It's available on all streaming platforms, but they're a great band, incredible musicians, and the record was also produced by our band show alumni Erie, so it'd be kind of supporting multiple of our past guests, so please go give that record a listen. Again, that's Frequencies by Shortwave Radio Band on Bandcamp. And one last thing before we part ways here, our band show is hitting the road for the first time. On June 6th, we're going to be filming at Reason and Ruckus in Poughkeepsie for Ben Basili of Big D and the Kids Table. He is doing his first ever solo release, and it's called Benergy. It's an incredible combination of jazz, funk, ska, and we're just so honored and thrilled that he invited us to go out there and do what we do at his performance. So that's going to be on June 6th at Reason and Ruckus in Poughkeepsie, and it's going to be a blast, guys. We've gotten to hear some of the music he's put out, and it's incredible. It has me humming all the time, and I know you guys will enjoy that show. So check it out there. And of course, we go live once a month. We'll be live on June 28th with the band from the Albany area called Of the Atlas, and so much more. So if you like what you're hearing, please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and we'll see you guys at the next Our Band Show episode. Now, with that said, Tiny Blue Ghost, would you guys do us the honor of taking us out with the final song of the evening, The Plunge?
We will absolutely take you out.
Thank you.